That's not good enough? Now show me how tough you are. Come on. Get up! Get up! What's wrong? You like that
You hit me with that thing. Be the last thing you do. Cop.
Wait a second!
Pretty good shot, eh, Cop? Anybody else?
Would you let me talk to him for a few minutes, please? Just a few minutes.
Let him sleep it off, and then you can take him home.
Just let me talk to him, just for a few minutes, please.
Terry, go on back and dig out Pete. But no trouble now, Mrs. Carson. You hear?
Mm-hmm.
You make any trouble, and I'll lock you up in the cell with him.
Hey, Sergeant, you know that Indian? He's hung himself.
Hung himself?
Somebody'll have to have an explanation. And fast. Hello, Steve. How are you?
You know Byron James, Dr. Dickinson. His neck isn't broken, you know that?
Yes, I know.
Who's in charge here?
I am. Sergeant Keeler, Division 5.
Sir, no smoking here.
Shut up!
You know how long it takes a man to strangle to death? It takes 10 minutes. You must have seen him do it. You must have watched. Now, somebody must have seen him do it. Why didn't one of you do something about it?
Are you a detective?
Why?
Please, you've got to get me out of here. I've never been arrested before. Please, you've got to help me.
And what were you doing when he was strangling?
I didn't see anything. Please, you've got to help me, mister.
Who is he?
Just an Indian. Smith, I think, is the name. Hey, you!
Why didn't you take his belt?
We did. We always take the belts.
And how did this get here? And where did it come from?
I don't know, but his will be in the office.
Well, let's see it then.
All right.
All right, let's have a look at this stuff.
Where's my husband? You said you'd bring my husband. Where is he?
Get your husband for you. Just a minute. Why don't you go and set that up? Okay, lady?
Mayor, I told you we took his belt.
All right. Somebody gave him the belt. Somebody helped him to kill himself. Who?
No, bottle.
This seat taken? Okay if I sit here?
Yeah, sure.
All of the same. Make it 2. Just get in.
What?
Just arrived here in the city.
Yeah.
Where are you from?
James Bay, Moose Knee.
It's on me, okay?
Sure.
Do you know anybody in town?
No?
Must be kind of lonely. I mean, being alone, not knowing anybody.
Told you to stay out of here, pimp. Told you. I'm Charlie Ketchup.
Joe Smith. What was that all about?
Oh, forget it. He finds farmers like you and tells them he's going to fix them up with a white woman. And bingo, before you know it, they're laying in an alley somewhere with their head busted open and their pocket empty. What's this name Smith, anyhow?
I don't know. They just give me that name. My real name is Aya Gowin.
Are you a Cree?
Ojibwe.
The pathologist confirms his neck wasn't broken. How could 10 men just stand there and watch him kill himself? He just stood there and watched. Arnie, this police investigation, is it for real or is it hocus pocus?
Well, Steve, let me put it your way. Nobody's going to drop one in their own living room, right?
Hocus pocus. And you? What are you going to do about it?
Why do you always ask me that? What are you going to do about it? Why am I the heavy all the time? The penalty for abetting a suicide...
It's 14 years.
If the police come up with a guy who slipped Smith the belt, I'll go for the bundle.
What's the matter, Arnie? Your pants binding?
May I help you?
Me?
Yes.
I want a job.
Go to section 2C, ask for Mr. Pont. He's in charge of registration.
What's your name?
Joe Smith.
How old are you, Mr. Smith?
25.
What was your father's name?
I don't know. I'm illegal.
And your mother's name?
Mary. She's dead. She died when I was a kid. All the statues in the mission were called Mary, too. When she died, they didn't know her name, so they gave her the name Mary. A lot of Indians are called Mary up in Moosonee.
I see. I think what we'll do is go and see the counselor, Mr. Smith.
All I want's a job. I don't care what I do.
Now, what we're trying to do, Mr. Smith, in this Indian urbanization program is consolidate two cultures, yours and ours. Now, to establish you firmly in the framework of an integrated society, we're going to have to give you a series of tests.
What kind of tests?
Now, in the first test, Mr. Smith, all we will determine is how fast your brain responds to neural stimuli. Now, on this board, there is this plaque with a series of holes in it. Now, there are pegs to fit into the holes. Now, all we want you to do is to put the right peg in the right hole. For example, a square peg in a square hole, a round peg in a round hole.
What happens if I put a round peg in a square hole?
Well, it just wouldn't fit, would it, Mr. Smith? Mr. Smith?
Yeah, I knew him a little bit. He was just a square farmer. He figured he could make out with your people.
How was that?
He believed all the crap about the Indian and white men being brothers. He hung himself in a white man's jail.
Did he have any family?
No.
Is there anyone we can notify?
Yeah, you can notify the Indian Affairs Department so they can take his number off the list and just throw him in a hole anywhere. It's just a dead Indian.
Okay, gentlemen. I want 6 strong backs. You will do. And you? Okay. You will do. And you? Okay. You? I guess so. The rest out.
Can I get a job here? I'll do anything. I'm a strong worker.
Look, pal, I don't have to give you any explanation. Gentlemen, out.
Listen, mate, you think you've had it hard. I've been trying for 6 months to get a job.
Don't worry, Chief. You can always go back to the reservation.
homemade coconut cream pie.
Yeah.
And strawberry malt.
Strawberry malt.
Hey, Femi! Sit down. How are you?
Oh, I'm so tired I could die.
Have something sweet. I'll pick you up.
Gives you a pimple. Just coffee. Let me put in the sugar and stuff, huh?
Where's the cop? Do you have a beef tonight?
No.
Lucy Garbank?
Yeah?
Me a cigarette.
Good girl.
Yeah, sure.
Put it down.
Sure, mister.
I'm Sergeant Byron James from the coroner's office.
You're not a cop?
I'm a cop, all right.
So what do you mean the coroner's off? Oh, you mean the morgue?
That's right.
Huh. What do you need a cop at the morgue for?
I understand you knew Joe Smith.
Who?
Joe Smith.
It's a mystery. Everybody I know is called Smith.
An Indian. He lived down the hall from you.
Oh, so that was his name, eh?
Come in.
Hi.
Hi.
I live down the hall.
I know. I've seen you. Come on in.
I made this big pot of spaghetti and meatballs, you know. And my girlfriend, Vinnie, she changed her mind. She had to go to work or something. So I thought, because there's so much, I thought maybe you'd like something to eat. Do you eat that kind of food?
Yeah?
So would you?
Yeah, sure. If you're sure.
Sure, I'm sure.
I'll have to put on another shirt.
Do you know the room that's too down?
Hey! I got beer, okay?
Great. Here, try this. Be a kick.
Hi.
Hi. Come on in. Take care of yourself, huh? See ya. Sit down. Make yourself at home.
Oh, want a beer?
Sure. I got a glass.
Oh, not for me. I don't use a glass.
Oh, yeah? How do I?
This is great, you know.
Oh, great.
It is.
You want some spaghetti?
Thanks.
What's it like where you come from?
You mean where I come from?
Yeah.
Well, it's not as nice as this. We don't have electric lights or radio. No radios up there. And you don't have indoor bathroom. You have to go outside. It's really cold up there. Don't have heating. You have to try and keep the stove going. If it goes out, it gets pretty cold. I know a couple of kids that froze to death up there. Oh, it's, well, I see an old man there killing rats for something to eat. And we don't eat this kind of food either. Have rabbit and, oh, it's nice in the springtime when you're a kid. Go swimming and that, and go pick blueberries and go canoeing. It's nice, but in the wintertime it's pretty bad up there. Oh, it's pretty awful up there. Cold.
What do you mean he wasn't an Indian?
Just that. Under the terms of the Indian Act, unless he's a registered member of an Indian band, he is not an Indian. He is not their responsibility.
That's got to be one of the dumbest things I've ever heard in my life. What the hell do you think he was? A Tibetan monk?
The municipality won't pay for his funeral either. He hasn't been a resident for 12 months.
One of these days, Byron, one of these days, this country's going to hang itself with red tape. What are they expecting to do with the body? Dump it in the lake? Well, I'm not going to hand this one over to the medical school. Not this one.
Now, have you found something for your fancy?
How much are the beads?
The pearls. Oh, they are real cultured pearls. You know that. I give you the pearls for $12. What do you mean, no?
I haven't got $12.
Oh, you haven't got $12. And you want to buy pearls. No, it's not the end of the world. Someday you would have $12. And if you want to buy pearls, come back, and I assure you, the pearls are still there. Okay.
Christ our Lord. Amen. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost.
Just a second. Who paid for all this?
Why?
Who paid?
It's being looked after.
We raised $230. I'd like to put it towards his funeral.
Did you know him?
Not much. Hi.
Hi.
What have you been doing with yourself?
Just walking around, looking around.
So you got yourself a white girlfriend.
Well, you know, not exactly a girlfriend, but she likes me. She does. She even invited me for supper one night.
Oh, I don't want to argue with you. If you say she's your girlfriend, I believe you.
You think it can happen? Me and she's white? She likes me.
You're just a farmer. You should go back with the farmers in Moosonee. You know that? You think you're gonna stick your hand out and some white man's gonna shake it? He'll spit in it. You believe the things the priests taught you at the mission school? Those are white priests. And those were white words they taught you. They'll steal from us, they'll starve our kids. And when we fight back, some white cop will bash your head in.
What are you getting so mad about?
You tell him to quash the inquest. Not me. I haven't got the guts.
No, come on now. You're exaggerating, aren't you?
If I ever suggested to Steve Wojeck that he drop an inquest, he'd belt me right in the mouth.
Yeah, it's going to be embarrassing to a lot of people. Especially now the police department is asking for a 15% increase on the capital budget.
What's wrong with you? The police have pulled a boner. Let's face up to it. Somebody got into those cells wearing a belt, and they shouldn't have. If he hadn't got that belt, he couldn't have hanged himself.
Yeah, but damn it, I don't understand why everybody wants to make a martyr out of a drunken Indian.
Suppose you're married, huh?
Yeah.
Do you have a family?
Got a boy, Bert Jr. Got a little girl, too.
That's nice. You come to town often?
About once a month. You know what these sales meetings are like.
You're a salesman, eh?
Salesman? Hell no. I own the niftiest furniture factory in Ontario.
Oh, yeah? Back in a minute, honey.
Steve?
Oh, you frightened me. What's wrong?
I can't sleep.
Can I get you anything?
No, go to sleep. It's cold. The window's open. You'll catch cold.
What's wrong now?
I'm going to quit. I mean it. I mean, I'm fed up right up to here. Now, look. Right up to here.
I've heard that before. Hey, we'll make more money that way.
The hell with the money. Now, supposing I do quit, eh? What about that? What do you think about that?
Do you want to know how I'd feel about it?
Yeah.
Well, I think you're tired.
Yeah.
I think you're depressed.
Yeah.
But I don't think you should quit. Well, there's too much for you to do. It's the Indian thing, isn't it? Do you? What the hell with you?
Shove off.
You talking to me?
I said shove off.
Gee, there she is.
Who?
The girl I was telling you about.
Her?
You know her? Say I'll go and say hello. Well, I say hello.
Get lost.
What?
I said beat it before he gets back. He's a John. A trick. Customer.
You know that she's a hooker. Come on, let's get out of here.
Where'll I find Peter Kostler?
Forget it, Byron. He's just a neighborhood drunk. Gets picked up every now and then, sleep it off. I know just where he lives. Probably nearby.
Better level with me. I'm telling you, you're in trouble, Fred. You should have had him booked in properly.
Come on, Byron. You know the game. If he appears on the book, he's got to go to court. He's a dumb, friendly drunk. He likes to get stewed every chance he gets. That's all. What's the point of it?
What's the point of not taking his belt? Now, let's have it. Fred, what's his address?
Byron, for God's sake. My pension comes up in 3 years. If Wojeck gets me at that inquest, he's going to lay me open. Can't we let it lie? Please.
Old hard-nosed Keeler. The one time you don't go right by the rules, you cut your own throat.
Byron, I'm 57 years old.
Am I going to lose everything for one crummy mistake?
Let's check him out.
Okay, up against the wall. All right, what were you doing up that lane?
Nothing.
Do you usually go around in lanes at night?
I live back there on the other side of the street. It's faster than going around the block.
So what's your name?
Smith. Joe Smith.
You got any identification?
What do you mean?
Come on, like a driver's license or a social insurance card.
I got nothing like that.
Let me see your wallet. You take the stuff out and hand it to me. What is this?
That's from the Bay magazine. That's me. I won contest for trapping.
Yeah, it's him, all right. Okay, Joe, get going.
And stay out of alleys at night, okay?
You bloody savage! Why don't you go back to the reservation and swing in the tree?
What are you doing here?
What happened to you? What happened to you?
Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Why'd you invite me out for supper that night? Why?
Because I had all that food. I'd do something with it. I saw you alone all the time. I felt sorry for you.
I thought we could be friends.
We can be friends. Look, bought you a bottle of whiskey.
I meant you. Be my girlfriend.
What? You're crazy. That's what you are. You and me, you're an Indian. I invite you for some lousy spaghetti and you think you own me. Oh, you're lucky I didn't call a cop. I wouldn't make it with you if you lost on the world.
What?
Just watching. You look tired, are you?
I'll get it.
I'm sorry to trouble you, Dr. Wojeck. I'm Ed Gibson, remember?
Yes, I do.
Well, I received this summons to appear at the inquest tomorrow.
Yes?
Well, you know I'm not like those others. I just happened to tie one on that night, and, well, I have a wife and a family and a good business. I'm what you would call a respectable man. So I was wondering if there was anything we could do about this. I mean, would you consider tearing this summons up?
No.
Yes, but you don't understand. If anyone finds out that I was arrested, locked up like a common drunk, it'll hurt my business. I'm in church supplies, you see, and, well, you know what they're like.
No.
Oh, but for God's sake, man, I'll be ruined. I won't be able to get my foot in the door. Nobody will do business with me. I'll be ruined. Don't you care?
I'm sorry we can't invite you in, Mr. Gibson. Good night.
But, lady, Mrs. Wojeck, please listen to me. I can't stand any bad publicity.
There's only one way you can get out of appearing at the inquest. Do you wear a belt?
Listen, Chief, if you go down the street a couple of blocks, they'll serve you there, okay?
Can I bring you a bottle?
Listen, buddy, why don't you go down the street where you belong, huh?
I got money. Can you sit down a beer?
Like I said before, if you go down the street, they'll serve you there, okay? You happen to be in the wrong place.
Just give me a beer.
Never mind, I'm not going to give you a beer.
I got money.
I don't care if you've got money. Out. Put that back. Come on, put it back.
We'll do it. Come right away, please.
Come on! The cops are coming. Come on!
Lock me up, Sarge. I stole money from my wife.
Go on back. Sleep it off. You'll feel okay in the morning. You know your way?
Oh, yeah.
You need a hand? Terry? Show Pete to his room. Give him a blanket.
Oh, Pete, time for bed.
Saturday night, he always comes in on a Saturday night. He's dead.
Okay. You two look as though you had a great night.
The bastard put 2 cops in the hospital. As strong as a bull. He wrecked the tavern, beat up 2 waiters.
Belt.
Belt.
Wallet.
Wallet.
$5, $7, $8.
$8.
His name's Smith.
Okay. Put him in the bullpen.
Smith.
them that's a fool. Chief! Where's your horse, huh? You lost it? Hey, Chief! Hey! Whoa!
Good little Indian.
Hey, Chief, what did they get you there for? Trapping out of season?
No. Hey, you shouldn't have been doing that, Chief.
No. He was swallowing firewood. Didn't you, honey?
Oh, you bring us some firewood, Chief.
Hey, Chief, you got any squaw?
I heard your squaws are pretty good.
How about the squaw?
Hey, Chief. How about some squaws, Chief?
Hey! Chief! You! Hey!
Hey, how's that, Chief? Is that good? Hey, Chief, is that good? Hey?
Oh, no! Oh, no! Look at that! Look at it! Come on, smile! Come on! Oh!
Hey, how's that, Chief? Good, hey.
That's what you're doing at CPS, ain't it?
No, they do it like dogs out there. Come on, Chop. Hey, how about this horse? You big some apple. 1, 2, 3. 500, eh? Hey, come on,
Chief, you got a squaw? Hey, baby, into something for me.
Yeah. Chief, how about that? You should do it for nothing, buddy. We pay you.
Come on, man. What's the matter with you? Get out.
Come on, Chiefy, get out.
Hey.
Be a good boy. Boy, hey, come on.
What's the matter with them?
Come on, Chap.
What's he doing there? What's going on?
Hey.
What's he going to do?
Hey, Chief.
Chief?
No. Chief. No, Chief.
What are you doing?
We should call somebody. Call somebody. Call
I don't know.
Chief.
You shall diligently inquire and true presentment make of all such matters and things that shall be here given you in charge on behalf of our sovereign lady the Queen, touching the death of Joseph Smith, now lying dead. You shall present no man for hatred, malice of ill will, nor spare any through fear, favor, or affection, but a true verdict give according to the evidence and the best of your skill and knowledge. So help you God.
So help me God.